Hey, what's going on? This is Darren with TJ, and it's Jeep time. Well, it's not much of a Jeep day because we're having to change the transmission in my Jeep here. Still got to get a name figured out for it, but this is a 99 Sahara with a 4-liter, has a 32 RH transmission, and it's slipping between second and third. It's been doing it for a couple years now. Yeah, I know there's a lot of different people that are going to say that there's fixes for it. We are choosing to just swap it out for the reason of how many miles that we're going to be putting on this Jeep this year. And I don't feel like it letting me down in the mountains. So that's the reason why we're slipping. A couple of the different suggestions were to check the throttle position cable, which I had checked that. Adjust the bands. I forget what all of them were, but I noticed a few leaks, just really small leaks, but one's at the front of the, or behind the torque converter, so it'd be transmission side. We got a little leak there, and a few leaks around different areas of the transmission. I was like, I'm just gonna swap it. So it's taken me a long time to get to this, but we're doing it. We're gonna go pick it up and get at it. It's okay, we're gonna take care of you. Take care of you. All right, so just got back from AutoZone. That's where we ordered the transmission. Oh, that didn't go too well. No transmission. Apparently it had to be reordered, and it's supposed to be in here in a couple days. We'll see. But I do have something funny to say. The guy that ordered the transmission said, or no, when he was looking for it, he was looking for little boxes over on the shelf. So I went over there. I was like, sir, I says, you're looking for a transmission. That's what I ordered. Oh, okay. So, yeah. So we're going to put a power steering pump on his 06 Rubicon. And you going to do it? We going to do it?
We're going to do it.
We're going to get it done? Let's do it. Yeah, it's whining. It's whining. It started whining a little bit after we initially started it. And the stock power steering pump on a TJ is adequate for 33s, and it's somewhat okay for 35s. If they had a better option than the we'll have to cover that in another video.
There's plenty of other options out there. I just want to stay stock.
Yeah,
I want to stay stock for me. It's something we can run to any auto parts store across the country, throw a new one on, and they're not that expensive, so it's like,
yeah, so it does it. But when you drop a 35 down into a deep hole with rocks or whatever, you're gonna lose your steering. And don't sit there and rear on it. You're further off getting the vehicle to move ahead and back a little bit and then turning it. But all right, let's get this thing changed.
Yeah.
You see this little detent right here? You got to push that in with your finger.
Well, pulling up. Now, like yours, if it's been out enough, that nub eventually wears off.
Mind you, if it's cold out, put a hairdryer on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Now. Drawing blood out of it. It's an IV or a So I'm not saying you couldn't get it out without draining that much, but
Officially say that fluid is burnt.
Is it?
You can see it all fizzing up. It's garbage.
So sometimes you're able to bend these back and forth. And you do have to be careful that you don't.
Because you can probably reuse that if you smash it.
I have been able to reuse them in the past.
Probably not that one though. Just already bent up.
But at least allows you to get it off.
Yeah. Now,
You asked what this is. Of course, this is a snap-on. Where are we? It's a snap-on long. These are really nice for either going around breaking a radiator seal, or cotter keys, pulling cotter keys. They make different variations, but these things are stupid handy. Alright. Now it's already coming down, but I want to show you something. Let's say this was locked on here really hard. Ouch, that hurt.
Just spin it.
No, you put this in here, just work it in there, work it down there, and just go around. Sometimes feel and transmission lines can get rocked in there. You just work that tip in down through there. Either way, that's about ready to come off.
All right.
Do we got a catch pan to grab the oil?
All right, let's do this.
Half-inch breaker bar. There's actually a spot down there to put your breaker bar in. A half-inch ratchet, what have you. It's really going to help you, I guess. Is there any other way? You could do this probably with a 3/8 ratchet if you had an adapter. And you know what? Let me show you. What do we got? Where's my adapter? Where is my... Right here. 3/8 to 1/2-inch adapter right there. You could use that, and so that way you could use one of these ratchets right there. Here, okay, so what I would do is, since I got this in here, I'm gonna take the pressure off, and let me see if I got enough. Yep, right there. Let's just take it off the alternator, and let's just leave all that right in place.
You don't want to spend the time to have to rerun that entire thing.
So I can leave that breaker bar and everything right in place, and
Yep.
when after done with the power steering pump, I'll just loop this over. Is it recording?
Yes.
Okay, so we're back over here on this side. Just lightly, don't get all aggressive with the belt. No sense in having to redo it all.
There's one. There's two.
All right, so what he's doing, he's spraying the back side of the bolts because there's a threaded portion that comes out.
One in the bottom?
Probably. May not be able to get that one. I don't think I see it. Well, now that we realized we wasted a whole bunch of time trying to take the old pulley off, I went ahead and ordered a new one. Because, let me see, it could be our tool. Oh, see, it fits in that one good. So it just doesn't fit into the OEM. This is a Dorman pulley. I'm pretty happy with Dorman stuff.
Yeah.
Greased up the threads on the puller. Actually, it's a cedar. Run that all the way down in till it bottoms out, and then you can put this down just like so. Just like so. Yeah, one here. Yeah. Okay. All right, so it says to go to 21 foot-pounds. Let's see what. 18. Yeah, 21's
That's
right.
probably right.
It is right. There we go. It's right there. It's right there in the road.
I can hold it in while you do it.
Oh, I got it in now. I just got to crimp it.
Okay.
Here, we will try. Oh. Taking my time. There we go. Oh yeah. What you see that we're using for a funnel is actually an old, it's a vinegar bottle. So we clean this out with brake clean each time, and we've cut it so we can actually put the piece that we cut off on the back side, stuff it with paper towels, keeps it clean in between uses. It works way better than store-bought funnels. Just wiggle this back and forth.
That's all.
Steering pump is in. I'm waiting for him to get in the vehicle and to start it. And gotta get the Bosch light out. And he's going to get in it and turn the wheels back and forth. Cycle them all the way back and forth. Turn your steering wheel, left to right. Okay. Alright, so we gotta check the level again. So I guess we'll do that, but that's pretty much a wrap. Power steering pump is in. Is it quieter?
Yeah. Like before, when it used to just sit here, it'd whine just starting it up.
Okay.
I mean, not bad. It was just.
Sorry. Pointing that thing towards the doorway. Okay. So on a level of skill, 1 to 10.
2.
2? All right.
Maybe.
I'm going to say probably 3.
Yeah.
Maybe even a...
If you have all the
3
tools,
to 4.
If you have all the tools, it's a 2 if you know what you're doing, but it's a 3 or 4 if this is your first time.
I can see somebody jacking up the low pressure side, that crimp, and trying to do something weird there. I guess
Yeah,
you
like
could
a zip tie or something. That would go horrible.
the other thing is the pulley.
Yeah.
I can see some different people not enjoying that part of it, but either way. Are we done?
Yeah.
We're done. See ya.